Good morning, class. So today I'm going to share a video on how you will use the template for your Cornell notes. Some of you have been asking me on how to create your Cornell notes in Google Docs. So just to make it easier for you, I've decided to create a template that you can follow. And of course, all you need to do is make a copy of it and be sure to change the information so that you adapted to your assignment. So notice that I've kept the MLA format here. I have my first name, the teacher's name, the period that you're in, and today's date. And don't forget to include the page number. And of course, all you're going to do is make a copy of this, and then you're going to be able to type your words. For example, if my word was apple, then I would type apple, and then I would write my notes about what an apple is. I would write examples, perhaps insert an image. I can also use symbols, and I please don't forget your depth of knowledge questions, which is your how, should, why questions, which require deeper thinking. Any questions, make sure you ask. And then at the bottom of your template, you have the summary section. Notice that I've included my logo for our language arts project. And that's just a reminder that when you write a paragraph, make sure you indent. And from now on, wait for my prompt before you write your summary, because you need to write a specific summary for each one of your set of notes. Okay, so how do you gain access to this to be able to make changes to it? What you do is you're going to click on File and make a copy. When you make a copy, you can rename it. Rename it to, let's say, Roll of Thunder Vocabulary. Okay, so that's the new title. Then I'm going to click OK. And right now I have my copy. Notice the title up here. And now I can actually change any information on this template and claim it as my own, because now you have a copy of it. So let's say this copy is going to belong to Miguel Sanchez. So I will change the name, Miguel Sanchez. And then since Miguel Sanchez is not El Espino, I need to make changes to this information, and then I would say M period Sanchez and leave it as is. Miss Espino, Miguel Sanchez would probably be in my seventh period class and today's date. So the title of my notes I have to change, which would be Roll of Thunder. And from there, I would start my vocabulary. Another thing I want you to know is that you don't have to type in every single line. So every time you switch a word, then you move to the next line. Then the next one would be oranges. But any notes or questions I have in regards to Apple, I would include them in this area and just type all the information, enter, and it's okay if this area gets bigger. That's fine. It's not an issue. I can change the line spacing by making it single space if I want to keep it smaller. If I want to make it double spaced, then I'll make it double spaced. So you guys have the freedom to do that. You can add pictures. You can select the fonts that you want. Now, because it is MLA practice, I would ideally prefer that you choose Times New Roman. So let's see, I'm going to type. Let's see if I have it in my list here for Times New Roman. And then it has to be a size 12. So that's the ideal font that I want you to use. Want you to use Times New Roman size 12 fonts. Now, again, if you want to get creative, I guess you can use a different font, but it's preferable that you use Times New Roman because when you write an essay, a formal essay, you will be required to do your work in Times New Roman. So it's a suggestion. For now, it won't be a requirement, but I do prefer that you use that. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have more questions, make sure you contact me, and I will be happy to answer any of your questions. Thank you.